This old woman rubbed her finger repeatedly with garlic. Then she forced herself to dip the finger into boiling honey water. After soaking it for 3 minutes, she quickly wrapped it with gauze. All of this was because she was going to use this finger to win the king's heart. A week later, the old woman couldn't wait to unwrap the gauze and check the results. But not only did the wrinkles on her finger fail to decrease, they actually seemed to multiply. Just as she was feeling utterly heartbroken, a knock came at the door. Without a doubt, it was the king arriving for their appointment. At that very moment, the old woman noticed her sister's finger was incredibly smooth and delicate. It turned out her sister had always had a habit of sucking her fingers. That's why her hands looked as fair and tender as a young maiden's. To win the king's heart, the old woman decisively stuck her sister's finger through the crack in the door. Looking at this fair and silky smooth finger, the king became even more convinced that a young, beautiful woman was inside. So he kept begging the person inside to return to the palace with him and swore up and down that as soon as she agreed, he would make her his queen. Hearing this, the old woman was overjoyed. She said she would go with the king to the palace, but on one condition. Because she was quite shy if she were to enter the palace, she hoped the king would blow out all the candles. As long as he did this, she would be willing to come serve him at the palace tomorrow night. The king said he absolutely loved shy women, so he agreed without hesitation. Soon the next day arrived. To keep her secret from being exposed, the old woman boiled a pot of sugar water. Then she had her sister use it to stick down all the wrinkled skin on her body. At midnight, wrapped up tightly from head to toe, she set off for the king's chamber. As agreed, the king also ordered his servants to blow out all the candles. And so under the cover of darkness, the old woman and the king got to know each other intimately. After their sweet encounter, the king grew more and more curious about what the beauty beside him actually looked like. So while the old woman was fast asleep, he brought over a candle